Okay, the purpose of this video is to show you how Turnitin.com works. Now I have Turnitin enabled for all the assignments, the final drafts of the assignments, and I will open it up for the questions in the future. You're not going to get it immediately, but when you submit your paper, you will eventually see a little block right here, and that's your Turnitin similarity score. And again, if you turn it in, it may take 5 minutes, it may take an hour for it to come out, depending on how busy the system is. So click on, this says set 59%. So when you click on that, it's going to bring up your report. And what your report does is it shows you exactly where your issues were. So this person had a Turnitin score of 59%, which is too high at this point. And if you look at this, every single thing that is highlighted has been copied. Now, there's spaces where the person changed some words, but not enough. Alright? And then you've got a whole section here where the whole thing is practically copied. So what this shows me and you is, wow, I can't do that. 59% score is plagiarism. You need to change it. So what you want to do is, after you see your score, you can print this out down here. I would print it out and decide how can I reword this to make it my own words. So, they are some of the most diverse and valuable ecosystems on the planet. So coral reefs are considered a very important ecosystem in the ocean, something like that. You need to change those words. You can't use diverse, you can't use valuable, you can use ecosystem. Now, and then here it says supporting more species per unit area than any other marine environment. If you really like that, then quote it and tell where you got it. If you quote it directly and make it a direct quote, then you're legal. And this tells where that source came from. Now, sometimes it says submitted to. That just means that somebody else at another college has used that same source. That's not what you worry about. It's the information that is in, it doesn't really matter where it came from. It's coming up as it's copied. So this person has quite a bit of work to do to bring the score down to below 20%. Some things you can't change, some short little words that you can't change, they're not going to be counted against you. I will look at your score, but when I see a score like this come up, I want to look really carefully at it. So my advice to you is turn your paper in, give yourself enough time for the Turnitin score to come back, make your changes before you submit it for a grade, because this type of thing would be considered plagiarism, and if you look on the course outline, the penalty for plagiarism is an F for the paper, and possibly, if it happens again, an F for the course. Okay? So this is just a tool to help you and to help your instructors learn how to paraphrase correctly.